Here we go. Hey, what's up, fanboys and fangirls? Welcome back to another live episode of What the Fanboy. My name is Luke, and skipping over this dumb idiot to the next person. I'm just kidding. That's Mr. Tyler.
I don't think you're a dumb idiot, but I'm not going to introduce you.
Okay.
Sorry.
Fair enough.
To my right, the as always beautiful Brett Eitzen in a sweet cool shirt.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I've got another one of our
Another one.
for sale shirts. I guess I'll wear the third one next week. Hopefully mine are here by that time, so I can wear one too. I'm wearing our WTFB red shirt, so you can. I like that one. Yeah, this is nice. It's simple, clean. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're all pretty simple. All of our shirts are very simple, which is, I think, a good idea. Maybe one day we'll have enough money to hire like an artist and they can make us something awesome. Make cartoon versions of all of us on the shirt. Yes. Would that be cool? Would you wear that?
No.
Wait, who is this guy? I don't know. Who's this guy? Found him at Pepper Jack's. Plug. Pepper Jack.
Pepper Jack.
What?
Please introduce him as Pepper Jack for the whole episode.
That's your new name. That's
so
your new
Pepper
rap
Jack,
name.
what did you think?
Yes, we are pleasured once again to be joined by.
Good save.
Whatever. My brother Logan is here.
We are pleasured to be here.
Hi, Logan.
Yeah.
You're so far away from me, but I'm glad you're closer than normal.
Yeah.
I've missed your 15-second reviews.
Yeah, I know. I've missed giving them. I think about them every now and again.
We thought it'd be a good idea to have you give a 15-second review of everything you've done since the last time you were on the pod. You have 15 seconds to review every single thing you've done.
When was the last time it was on? Call of Duty?
October for Call of Duty. Ooh. That has been a while.
I used to always count these out.
Wait, so 15 seconds each?
No.
Thing?
15 seconds total for everything. Let me know when you're ready. I'll start counting on you.
Oh, okay. Well, I went to Nepal. I have recorded an entire rap album that is not released yet. And I saw some movies, and I give them all a booyah.
And you're done.
Whoa.
Well done, sir.
He only goes and sees good movies. That was amazing.
Good job. Proud of you. You nailed it.
I'm out of practice, I think.
Logan, you talked a little bit about you recorded a new album. Obviously not out yet. Where can people find your current work? If you don't know, Logan's hardcore rapper.
Yeah, hardcore.
Him and Meek Mill are boys.
So, yeah, I do make rap music, and you can find it on Spotify, on iTunes, on Amazon Music, on Google Play. People use Google Play. Never met anybody who does. Really?
I don't use their music app, but I use it for podcasts.
But okay,
yeah.
Interesting.
And what do people need to search for?
Yeah, and my rap name is LZ. So there's actually like a dozen LZs that rap in the world. So
no.
Just take a look through there. My newest song is called Donuts, Donuts, Donuts. And you can check that out.
Stephanie had me listen to that.
Kids and adults of all ages.
It made me want to go get a donut.
Go crazy. Yeah.
All right,
I shouldn't listen to that.
I don't want to put you like on the spot, but can you give us just a banger line from it?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Do we need to throw down a beat? Luke, throw down a beat.
No.
No.
That's Luke's like, no, not gonna happen face.
Not here for that.
It starts out by saying, woke up this morning, still on last night's sugar rush. Ooh. My wife looks at me and tells me I need to sober up.
I love it.
Drunk on donuts. I love it.
That's right. Donuts, donuts, donuts.
Well, welcome. Yeah. Welcome back. I'm really excited to hear what you have to say about
Donuts
and new. We should rank donuts at the end of this episode.
We could give our favorite places.
That's it. That's what we call teas.
So I am curious, though, real quick, before we get into what we've been doing. What is the best thing you've watched since you've been on?
Since October.
In the past 9 months. 10 months. 11
can
months?
You give me a brief reminder of the things that I've seen?
Wow.
What were the big things? Avengers?
Endgame?
What is the
Captain
most
Marvel
memorable thing you've seen?
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The other Spider-Man.
When did Aquaman come out?
December.
Yeah. Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Aziz Ansari's stand-up.
I'm a huge Stranger Things fan. Once Upon a Time might be my favorite thing out of all those that I've seen. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Mm. That was really
good.
I saw it with you guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tyler wasn't there.
Tyler.
What a punk.
What was that?
We replaced Tyler for the night. I
You were
mean,
in Colorado.
I was
yeah,
in
you were
Kansas City
gone
that night.
You were gone.
Kansas City that weekend.
That's right.
Colorado the weekend before.
Yeah, I had no idea
You're traveling. Man.
what movie I was
have
even
been
watching,
recently.
but I liked it a lot.
Yeah. I was kind of in the same boat. I knew Manson was involved, but I didn't know anything about the movie.
I didn't know Manson was involved.
So
And-
the
and
end of that movie
Mansions.
was just like, whoa.
The part when they went to the ranch or whatever,
Mhm.
I had no idea what was going to happen. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so weird. I was on the edge of my seat.
The
and I don't
tension
get
in
on
that
the
scene
edge
was
of my
really
seat
good.
very often.
That was a great movie. I know somebody else actually just saw that movie.
I would say, Tyler, you just saw that movie.
I have.
What
I did.
are your thoughts? Maybe we can. This will be our segue into what we did this week.
Okay, I'll kick it off
Booyah.
with that. I saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood last week. I really enjoyed it as well. Luke kind of mentioned, I don't know if you said this on the show last week, but it's a Tyler kind of movie. And it's like 10 minutes in, I was like, yep, this is my kind of movie. And so I just enjoyed the whole thing. I had a lot of fun. It's a lot funnier than I expected it to be. I laughed a lot.
Yeah.
And my head was in the right place for the end of it, but I didn't realize what they were going for until the end of it. And I was like, okay, this works. This is awesome. So I really enjoyed it. I'd give it a fanboy worthy, obviously, because of the rating of the movie.
Yeah.
It can't be a booyah in my book.
Yeah, my mom will not see this one.
Right, absolutely.
Our mom, I'm sorry.
Logan, what about your mom?
What? No. You're blowing my mind, Brett. Nobody told me this.
I watched episodes 5 and 6 of The Boys. I was going to try to finish it, but something else hindered that plan. I didn't really care for episode 5 that much. Not
the
a
episode that Luke got caught up on as well.
yeah, not a bad episode of TV. It's just not my flavor.
Sure.
Episode 6 was fantastic,
Mm-hmm.
but the reason I didn't finish it is because Madden 20 came out last Friday, which was an absolute disaster for me trying to get it. I ordered it from Amazon, and they just didn't pick my order.
Oh,
Yep, I pre-ordered it, and they were just like, "Yeah, we just forgot to ship it.
that's not great.
We can get it to you next week." And I was like, "Yeah, just cancel my order."
You texted me that, and I just pictured you sitting at home just...
I canceled my order and went and bought it.
Yeah.
And I bought it at Target, and they gave me a $15 gift card.
Oh, nice.
So that was kind of cool. It's kind of worth it. Got a bag of Doritos and Madden and got $15 back. I'll take it.
What kind of Doritos?
I think we got Cool Ranch.
Okay. Nice. Good choice.
Yeah. It's always a safe bet.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
it
and
is.
nacho cheese are the safest. But I have played a little bit of the Face of the Franchise mode, which is the new sparkly toy they're really selling this year. Patrick Mahomes is a terrible voice actor, if anybody's curious.
Oh dear.
But he is in it. So is
makes
Dwayne
sense.
Haskins. He's also terrible. But
You can't be good at everything.
no, you can't. It's pretty good. It's kind of ridiculous. Chris Pratt is mentioned in it, which I did not expect.
What? Why?
Your Uber driver is like the weirdest guy in the world, and he
my
thinks
gosh.
that raptors would kill Chris Pratt, and he's right. Raptors would kill Chris Pratt.
So
No matter how many names he calls them.
Yeah.
That's the actual line in the game. But it's basically a story mode like 2K has.
Okay. Does it have just way too many?
No,
story
it's
parts like 2K
no.
does?
The beginning of it's heavy that way because they're setting up who you are. But after that, I haven't had a cutscene yet, and I've played 3 games. But it's pretty cool. I don't really know what else to say about it because I haven't played like a full season of it. I did play a full season of franchise mode, which is my favorite part of Madden. The added player development is really good. They finally got that right. And they have like your players can contact you as because you're the coach and tell you they're not happy with their role. System's broken. It's terrible because no matter how good you make that person play the next game, they're still going to be pissed off about it. Whatever.
Those egocentric athletes.
I definitely thought you were going to say something else there. I don't know. It's really good. It's the best Madden since, I don't know, probably
Madden
09.
2003.
09. Best Madden ever is 04. Fun fact. Michael Vick. Cheat code. The X Factor abilities. Sorry, last thing on Madden.
Go for it.
That's like their new video gamey thing that they added this year where players have essentially superpowers if they heat up right.
Whoa.
So like Mahomes has one. Khalil Mack is unreal. Sacked me 7 times when I played him. It was so ridiculous. But like when they heat up, they are essentially just unstoppable. Mahomes is literally the best video game player I've ever seen. It's ridiculous outside of Khalil Mack. But it's fun. It's a good game. Best Madden in probably 10 years. Yeah. So it's nice. They changed the gameplay a lot. I kind of joked about all these games changing their engines.
Yeah.
This is one of them.
Let's say over in the chat, Battle Rifle says Madden 20 has been making my brother tear his hair out. It says the gameplay is very unfair.
I wouldn't call it unfair. I'd say your brother's not good. The actual like mode itself, when you pick your difficulty, says play calling is important, which it has never been in the past. So you actually have to call plays to counter the defenses you're being thrown at.
It's a very different game.
Yeah, you actually have to think about what you're doing.
It actually has
difficulties.
Does it actually like have football in it now?
Yes, a little bit.
Sounds hard.
It is very hard, and I'm just giving Battle Rifle a hard time. Yeah, it could just be that the game is unfair. I've seen some ridiculous clips that people have dealt with. I've seen a picture where a guy was playing the Texans, and the Texans were all wearing Buccaneers helmets. Like, there's glitches everywhere. Madden, they'll figure it out eventually. But
that's EA, right? Wouldn't be an EA game without some glitches.
Absolutely.
No, their games are perfect.
Yeah, I heard the Anthem team helped with this one.
But it probably doesn't have microtransactions, does it?
Yes, it does.
Oh, it does?
Oh. Madden Ultimate Team is like the biggest microtransaction pool ever.
So maybe only EA shooters don't have microtransactions anymore.
Yeah, I guess so. I saw a thing that they wanted to add more. And I was like, no.
They got rid of VC in 2K.
Did they? They added ads, though.
No, if they did.
Oh, they never will.
No. Yeah, they won't. It will just get worse every year.
But, nope, good. If you're a Madden fan, it's fanboy worthy. If you hate sports games, this is probably not the one that'll get you on them.
Me.
Yeah. But, and then I also saw Hobbs Shaw, obviously.
Yeah. You can go.
Oh, I only did a few things. Obviously, I played more Destiny 2. I got to mention that every week now.
I played with you again this week. That was fun.
It was fun.
You helped me through the grind.
Yep, trying. We'll get you some of those exotic weapons here pretty soon.
Yeah.
So you can really have some
fun. I have 2 quests for exotic weapons, I think.
Rat King, right?
Oh, I have 3. I forgot about that one. I have Rat King. 2 of them that take place on Mars. One of them I got from the Warmind, and another one was like it's like 3. It's like 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5. And like with the diaries.
The diaries from who? Also on Mars?
Yeah, from I think it's the Braytech one.
Brett's gonna figure this out.
Probably Polaris Lance then.
Okay,
well, I'm not gonna.
That sounds.
It's a scout rifle.
Actually, I think I have another one I can do too for the. I don't remember what it's called. I can't remember the quest called. It's the one where you go into the Taken portal and you have to go through like the obstacle course. The Whisper quest.
Oh,
for the Whisper of the Worm.
Whisper of the Worm? Yeah.
Yeah, I went in there and I was like, what the heck is going on?
That's a 3-man thing. We'll
it is?
Yeah. I mean, the first part's not bad, but once you get to the final couple rooms, it's...
Oh, I've done this. Yeah.
It's hard.
It's brutal.
Oh, okay.
I haven't finished it.
Oh, wait for you to help me then.
I haven't finished it.
Because it's
hard, though.
It's fun, though.
I was just struggling to, like, jump from place to place. The farthest I made it was when there's some, like, really skinny ledges. Mm-hmm. You have to, like, jump through a door that's going up and down.
Yeah.
That's
how close was I?
Right? That's the 15-minute one, right?
Yeah, it's
20.
20 minutes.
20 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't that close.
Hey, I did a lot better than I did the first time. The first time in, I did not make it out of the first room.
Yeah.
I had no idea what I was doing. I was like running in circles. I wanted to figure it out, so I Googled and it's like, it's a jumping thing. And I was just like, oh, I got to jump somewhere. That did not help me at all. I felt so stupid.
No, we'll get you some stuff. It's all good.
It gets super confusing later too when you start going through like these holes in the floor and walls.
Yeah.
And it gets really weird. You gotta have somebody help you.
Okay, I'll wait then.
Yeah.
We'll get you.
What game is this?
What game is this?
What game is this?
Destiny 3.
Oh, it's out already?
Yeah, dude, you've been playing it for like 2 years.
I didn't even know this thing. Something else I did that had a 3 in it. I watched She-Ra season 3. It only has 6 episodes. It is very short.
What's it called?
She-Ra.
She-Ra.
And the Princesses of Power.
Oh.
It's exactly what you'd expect me to be watching when you look at me.
Yes, Brett, you are a princess, we know.
Yes. It's good. I feel like what they did was when the first season is 13 episodes and the second season is 7 episodes and the third season is 6 episodes, it definitely feels like they took season 2 and chopped it into 2 and 3.
Which is what they did with Voltron for seasons 3, 4, 5, and 6, I think.
I don't think it's not. The thing is, it's all good. It just all happened so fast. You know, when you think of another Netflix animated show that's similar in that it's animated, I guess, and typically for younger viewers, The Dragon Prince, like that second season is super slow, and I really appreciated that. And watching She-Ra season 3, if you didn't immediately just watch season 2, you're like, okay, whoa.
Let's watch this. Oh, it's over.
Slow down, because all of a sudden characters are all over the place. All in all, it's still really good, though. It's like a fanboy-worthy show. Most fangirl-worthy show, probably. It's definitely not for everyone in terms of like
Game of Thrones.
It's
Characters are everywhere.
Characters are everywhere in that show.
On the map and morally.
But no, it's a fun little show. I don't know. It's one of those things that I didn't expect to really like, but it's good. It's got that like 80s feel.
Does it feel like He-Man?
Yeah.
At all?
That's the thing. It kind of does.
Do you learn a life lesson at the end of every episode?
No.
On today's episode, we learned about sharing.
No.
Yes,
they wouldn't
please.
learn anything. We don't.
Oh, they would learn something from today's episode.
Okay.
Sharing.
And then I finished The Boys. I just had the half of episode 7 and episode 8, and it still is a fanboy worthy for me.
It's good.
It's really good. Luke?
Well, I will go.
How many 35 things did you do this week?
I did a couple things. So I guess I already talked about Destiny. I was playing Destiny with Brad. Was doing a lot of grinding. I'm in the Dreaming City now. So I think I have all the places unlocked.
It's my favorite location in the game.
It's very nice. I have not spent too much time there yet, though, as much as I'd like, because I've been on Mars, grinding the heck out of it. I'm so tired of Mars. I'm so tired of patrols on Mars. Oh. But I still am having a lot of fun with it. Last night, I watched Alita again.
Oh, I watched that this week too, actually.
Yo, I really like that movie a lot. Like, probably a lot more than most people. Like, I feel like a lot of people watch it and they're either like, that was good, or, not for me.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. I really am disappointed I decided not to see that again in theaters.
Yeah.
A wasted opportunity. But I like that movie.
Did you like it again?
Yes and no. I'm the first group that he was said, like, yeah, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the second act I fell asleep in. So, like, didn't, like, again, it's
what
one
time
of
were
those
you watching?
things.
No.
I mean, to be fair, it probably was too late.
It was only 2:30 in the morning.
No, I think it's one of those that I don't love, but I still really want to see a sequel to.
I really want a sequel bad. I really hope they can get that going.
Yeah.
It's James Cameron. I mean, come on.
He's got money to blow.
He's got money.
Yeah.
He can self-finance.
Didn't he discover the Titanic? I mean, he's got his Titanic money.
He could sell some unobtainium too.
You have to get it first.
Sounds hard to get.
On DC Universe, I watched the most recent episode of Young Justice. That show, season 3 for me, is still just fine.
It started so good though.
The first half was really good, and then I feel like it's kind of just gone down a little bit, and then it's plateaued, and it's just like, okay.
We're doing this.
I enjoy like every episode enough. But I also watched the series finale of Swamp Thing. It's a real shame that show's ending because I really enjoy it. I really dig the tone, how it's like a old school monster horror, which is really fun. Even though it's not scary at all, you'd be perfectly fine with it.
This is not that I
Was Logan not like scary
can't watch
movies?
Scary movies.
Yeah, I know, but
Okay.
You're the measuring stick this week. So.
I wouldn't cry or have to hide my eyes during it.
It makes
I
you
wouldn't
jump
have
on
to turn all the
occasion.
lights on.
didn't you turn the lights on during Stranger Things when we first watched it?
It's a rumor.
No.
It's a rumor.
I cannot confirm nor deny that.
No,
Accusation.
I was watching it at night and I was like, I kind of wish that it was the daytime. So I turned it off and waited till now. I'm just kidding.
But that last episode of Swamp Thing is incredibly rushed. It takes place over like maybe 3 or 4 episodes, which makes sense because it got cut short and then canceled.
How many episodes did they cut?
3.
They did cut 3?
Yeah,
There's a point in it where a character is like looking at something and I'm just like, there's no way she knows what she knows. There's clearly something taken out.
Yeah.
But you just roll with it. The ending is a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I give that show fanboy worthy. So I think Swamp Thing fans, comic fans, will love it. Crystal Reed, who plays Abby Arcane, is super good. I'm just sad that show ended. Last thing I did, Tyler, you did this too. We went and saw Crawl.
We did. I forgot to mention that.
Yep, you did, you idiot.
Jeez. Luke's going for the jugular tonight.
Do you guys want to review that now or a little later?
We can talk about it now.
Just do it now.
We can talk about Crawl. See you later, alligator.
Yeah, do it now. I'm texting my dad about travel insurance.
Ooh. Yikes.
So Crawl.
That is not my reaction to Crawl.
Crawl is the sleeper
Summer
movie. It's this year's B movie. It's really good.
It is really good.
I don't have any cons.
Me either.
That being said, it's not a perfect movie. I just don't really have any gripes with it, I guess. That I couldn't think of any when I was
I really
reviewing it in my mind.
No, I echo that. Like when I was like trying to write down notes, I was like, there wasn't really anything about this movie I didn't like.
Yeah.
I will say what I really do like that was done so well in this movie is that every time you think it's going to hit the trope of this kind of movie, they do something different. Like,
it's not just alligator jaws.
Right. Like, mild spoiler, at one point, the main character gets a gun. And you're like, oh, here we go. Now she's going to just start shooting everything.
Yeah.
She has the gun for like 4 seconds because she uses all the ammo in it like right away. And you're just like...
And rightfully so. Like,
yeah, it makes sense. But like it's just like every time you thought it was going to fall into, oh, that guy's going to sacrifice himself. You know what I mean? Like every time you think you know what's going to happen, it doesn't happen that way.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really good.
Yeah. I think my favorite thing about it was the 2 main characters in it.
They're all in.
Yeah, they're all in. They're super good. I had no idea that the dude in it, the dad, was the sniper from
Sniper?
Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It
No
was
wonder.
that dude. He's just so much older.
That makes so much sense now. He's trained for these moments.
Yeah, and he's really good. And Kaya Scodelario, I think is how you say her name. I'm a big fan of her. She's an up-and-comer. She's really good in this.
She's great.
And they have great chemistry together, too, which was awesome.
Yep.
But they don't pull any punches on these actors. Acting wise, they put them through a lot, but then also story wise, with like just the Gators and what they go through, they didn't hold back. Through? No, the actors, they get bitten.
Yeah,
they get smacked.
Tore up.
Yeah, like I think I would just kind of roll over at a point if I would have been like, just eat me. This isn't worth it.
Yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
The main girl gets bit maybe like 15 minutes in.
I was going to say, she gets bit like 4 or 5 times throughout the movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like she gets bit once and then she's struggling. Like, no, she gets bit on several occasions.
Dang.
And I again, that's just one of those things. Like, usually in those movies, somebody gets bit and that's pretty much the end of that character. But, like, multiple characters get bit multiple times and they keep going. And
you're rooting so hard.
Awesome. Huh?
You're rooting so hard for him through it.
The only I guess I have one con. The way the movie ends is really weird to me. And I'm not saying like the end of the story. I'm saying like the way it's shot. Because it has like that weird like freeze frame thing at the end. And you're just like, what?
Yeah.
People do this still? I thought that was like a 90s thing.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it. It's a fanboy worthy if you're into those kind of movies.
Same. It's a lot of fun. It's funny.
It is funny.
At some points. And another thing, it's really short.
Yeah. What, like, hour and a half?
Maybe less.
Yeah. Well, that's with credits.
Yeah.
And previews?
No, the previews are about 8 hours long.
I was going to say, previews are about 40 minutes.
Maybe longer than the movie.
Yeah.
But like, if it would have gone on any longer, I would have been like,
worked,
okay, yeah, this is going on.
We're starting to get tired of it.
Yeah, might mention that later. No. But I'd really recommend it.
I would too.
And it's not like it's a horror movie. Mm-hmm. It's not scary though. No,
it'll make you.
They got me with some cheap jump scares though. Yeah. Where like something crashes through the window and just like. Tyler looks over. They get you with that one. Yeah.
I think the way I described, because friend of the pod Lepke had asked, should I go see it? And I was like, if it's a trailer you saw and it kind of piqued your interest, then I'd say yeah, go see it. It's a good movie. Mm-hmm. But if you saw the trailer and you're like, yeah, that's not for me, then it's probably not for you, and that's fine. Yep. But it is a good movie.
Yep.
I really enjoyed it.
Looks like a good plane movie.
Yeah.
I think it's just
airplane.
Yeah, it's very easy to watch. I think, which is weird because it's kind of a horror movie. But it's an easy watch.
That's one that I'm hoping to get to this week with my
Wiggle Unlimited, baby. Love that stuff.
I don't know what movie I think I'm going to see Dora this week.
Oh, can I come with you?
Someone's got
to. We're going to dedicate a whole episode to Dora.
Do you see the mountain?
Dude, I hope
Is it here?
I hope they do that in the movie. Just have the characters stare at the camera.
I am yelling at the screen. Let's behind you to the south. Swiper, no swiping. I hate that freaking fox.
I just want to hear Danny Trejo as Boots. Oh gosh, I can't believe that's actually a thing.
Yep. And I saw Hobbs Shaw. Do you have anything else, Logan, that you did?
I watched a couple episodes of Psych.
I love that show. That show is amazing.
They were good episodes.
What episodes, if you remember?
I watched the one where they go... Him and Juliet go to the spa.
Oh.
You remember that one? Mm-hmm. And he has a valuable thing in a Nintendo DS. I don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen it.
Hey, it's relevant to the podcast too, because it's a Nintendo DS.
And
it's a TV show, but...
The episode after that is the Rusty Dagger one.
The Indiana Jones themed one?
Yeah. And Despero dies.
Yep.
Those were good episodes.
Despero episodes are some of my favorite.
Yeah.
Plus, it's Carrie always. So,
yeah.
I mean,
anytime he's in.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I think that's it.
You saw Hobbs and Shaw, didn't you?
I saw Hobbs and Shaw.
Ooh, excited to talk about that.
That was a brother-brother date.
Yeah.
I was not invited to that date.
Did you have a brother to take?
You were invited, you just couldn't go.
That's true, I couldn't go. I was doing house projects.
Well, that sounds sucky.
I didn't mention it because they're not all that
ownership.
exciting. But yep. So do we want to jump into some news?
We probably should.
Let's
do we want
do
to
it.
burn some news real quick? Just fly through it?
Burn through it.
That way Logan can join the show.
We can go through these trailers real quick.
Definitely. Do it. Trailer roundup.
All right, first trailer that I watched this week.
Sorry, that was...
The Lighthouse.
Yes, I've watched this trailer 4 times.
I've watched it twice.
I've watched it twice because I just showed it to Logan.
Yeah, I keep showing it to people. That's why I keep watching it.
I am in for this movie.
Yep.
I think crazy, I am too. It looks weird.
Ridiculous, and I
still
love
haven't watched The Witch, though.
Oh, you haven't?
I need to do that.
That is such a good movie. Please let's watch that together.
We should watch it.
Yes.
I'm in.
What do you think about Lighthouse trailer, Logan?
It looked kind of like a Netflix original or something.
It's an indie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
probably made on a budget of like $4,000.
No wonder it looks like they're on a claymation island.
Actually, didn't have a budget. That was just Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson hanging out. They're just wearing GoPros.
They just went for a weekend.
Yeah.
They did a weekend getaway to
even see him in that
the Maine coast. And
Wait, so is he? He's playing Batman.
Pattinson.
Does he have a British accent?
Yeah, he's British.
That's weird.
Christian Bale also played Batman. He is British.
Also, Henry Cavill Superman is British.
Also, Andrew Garfield is British.
Yeah, every
he plays Spider-Man.
Tom Holland is British.
Interesting.
So if you want to be a superhero, you have to be British first.
All right.
So get on that.
Way to not being a superhero then.
All right, next trailer. I never saw this one online. I just watched it in theaters. Was the actual trailer for The Hunt?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The freaking cast is so good.
I hate the tone of this movie. Same thing as Ready or Not. They're going for this weird, like, comedy, fake horror thing that I don't like.
Is this the one where they're hunting people?
Yes. In the woods, yeah.
But there's, like, the girl that got taken, or the guy, I don't remember.
They're like, she's like, is this
like
Arkansas?
Actually a good fighter? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this trailer on, like, TV at Buffalo Wild Wings or something.
Nice.
Yeah, I really liked the premise of this. I don't like the tone. I don't like where they're going with that.
I thought the first trailer that they put out was way better for it because it was way more obscure.
Yeah.
I was just kind of shocked that this is a Blumhouse film with a cast with a lot of, I don't want to say big names, but they're bigger names than what you're used to seeing in their kind of movies. Mm-hmm. And I was like, man, this is kind of weird. Like Hilary Swank's in it.
I think they're at that point where they're willing to take some bigger swings on some projects. Like, guaranteed the actual production budget on this is still super low.
Yeah.
But they spent some money on casting.
I wonder if Glass kind of changed their mind on that.
I don't know.
Did you see Glass? Mm-mm. I thought you watched all those on the plane from Nepal. Unbreakable, Split, and Glass.
I watched Unbreakable. Yeah. Why didn't I watch that? I don't remember.
Looks like you didn't miss out on anything.
I probably had to poop so often.
Listen, he's not lying there. That plane ride back was rough.
It was.
Yeah.
Next one, The Irishman. Martin Scorsese's new gangster flick with de-aged De Niro, Pacino, and Pesci.
Netflix.
Looks like a gangster movie.
Looks like a
Martin Scorsese gangster movie.
Yep.
I'll watch it because I really like Goodfellas and I really like The Departed. So I guess I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm more in on Scorsese than anything.
Yeah, than anything else.
That's what.
Yep.
That's what does it. Did you watch this trailer?
What was it?
The Irishman. It's a Netflix original.
I don't think so.
That actually looks like a
well-made movie.
The de-aging.
It looks pretty good.
Is intriguing.
Yeah.
I thought it looked good.
Ish.
I thought they'd go a lot younger, I guess.
Does it look better than Secret Obsession?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did anybody watch Secret Obsession?
No. You and Carly are the only two people in the world that watch that.
I thought you guys watched everything. Just kidding. It's a movie.
Luke watches the most.
The girl from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody in it.
What is that show? How old are you?
It was terrible. I'm old enough to know what Zack and Cody is.
I vaguely remember that being a show. They're twins, right? Mm-hmm. Who were like Did they live at a hotel?
Yes.
Okay.
Luke knows more about it than I do.
I used to watch it.
No, and that's fine.
I liked it.
It's
but
fine. No judgment. I just...
Their mom was a singer.
It was a little bit past... I think it was just past my time. The old man here in the room. I was just past... I was past watching those kinds of shows.
You're past your prime,
when it
is
came
that
out.
what you said?
Oh, I've been past my prime for years.
Oh, okay.
There's no doubt in that.
Next trailer, then. Okay, this one was great. 1917.
Yes.
Awesome.
Sam Mendes film.
Yeah, baby.
I did not expect... So, when Stephanie and I went to go watch Hobbs Shaw, we walked in and this trailer had just started. So, like, I watched most of it thinking, like, is Christopher Nolan doing another?
No, that's
movie?
what it looks like.
Right?
It reminds me a lot of Dunkirk.
Yeah. So then it got to the end and I was like, oh, okay, Shawn Mendes. Like, oh, all right.
Yeah, Luke and I kind of mentioned to each other, like leaned over and we're like, another Dunkirk kind of movie. Like it's gonna be a smaller scale war movie is how I kind of view it.
Yeah,
like
it's
gonna be one mission.
Right.
Like
Nolan does the whole, like, we're going to follow 3 different characters over an obscure timeline, and you're not going to know what is happening when, and this movie is not going to probably be like that at all. But visually, I still think looks very similar. And,
and
I'm fine with it.
It was
like,
a really
good.
well-made trailer, too.
Yeah.
I like the editing of the words and stuff.
Yeah.
That was super cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Love that. Next trailer.
So I don't know if everybody saw this one because this one is only in theaters. This is Christopher Nolan's next movie, Tenet. Was exclusively in front of Hobbs and Shaw.
What a weird combination.
It's exclusively in front of Hobbs and Shaw?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's also...
The movie, you said the movie everybody was going to go see this weekend.
It was the most popular movie this weekend.
Sure.
And also, it not being released online it's going to get a lot of buzz.
It's
People
intriguing.
going,
yeah.
There's a new Christopher Nolan trailer? Why haven't I seen it anywhere? It's only in theaters. Oh, I'll wait for it. No, that's what most people will say.
Like, Hobbs and Shaw might have been popular, but YouTube's pretty popular, too.
Yeah.
But now, like, it's generating that buzz, and people are going to be, like, on the lookout for it.
Yeah.
It's maybe one of the most simple trailers ever.
It's probably, 16
and I am
seconds?
all in.
Yeah, I'm excited.
The subtext that goes along with it, or not even subtext, like...
The actual text?
The actual text that accompanies this trailer is really intriguing to me. More so than what we actually saw, because we didn't see much of anything.
I don't even remember it.
So...
I remember it, but I don't
it shows
remember what
like
happened.
it shows like a bullet hole in glass, and John David Washington walks towards the camera,
forward.
and then he walks over to another one, and it's like a screen kind of says, "Oh, the world needs a new protagonist" or something like that, and then it plays the same thing again, but it's a little different, and it like glitches back, and it plays it just a little bit different.
Is that what happened?
The rumor is,
I did not
and it's
even notice.
slightly kind of confirmed because everybody's saying it. I guess it's time
Timey-wimey.
travel involved. Well, which makes sense because it's Christopher Nolan.
I was going to say it's
Yeah.
Nolan. It's gonna be weird.
But like people are calling it Inception meets time travel is what it is.
Works for me.
Yeah, I'm in.
Listen, they had me at Nolan.
I was going to say, they didn't need to show me anything for me to go see this one.
Just like with Dune. Like I'm excited for Dune, but it's like Denis Villeneuve is... Stop talking. I'll go see it. No.
We'll see this one.
2 more quick TV trailers. There's a trailer for Treadstone, which is a spin-off of the Jason Bourne movies. What? Excited for that. And then also there's a trailer for Mindhunter Season 2.
Yes!
Oh, yeah.
So excited for that.
Bring it on.
And that's like next
It's in a week.
1 week.
And
so
then right
we
after...
won't have seen it before the next show.
Yeah.
But
in 2 weeks.
in 2 weeks we'll be able to kind of talk about it.
And then the week after that, I think Glow Season 3 comes out.
Oh my goodness. I love it. So exciting.
And then, Tyler, you'll know a lot more about this because I think you watched a lot more than I did, but there was a Modern Warfare multiplayer trailer.
Yeah.
There was a whole reveal event. Yeah. I watched off and on for about an hour. It was long. It was like,
it
like
was.
a 4-hour ordeal. Looks like a much different Call of Duty. Looks like they're kind of picking and pulling from all the best aspects of all other shooters and putting it all together. With the gunsmith thing, you get a little bit of Rainbow Six Siege. With the gameplay and map design, you get a little bit of Battlefield. And then I think the gunplay looks a lot like Counter-Strike if it were on a console.
Yeah.
But it looks... The engine's very obviously different. Like, you can tell it's a different engine. And recoil actually looks to play a part.
Yeah.
Which I don't think it's ever really played a huge part in Call of Duty before. It looks intriguing. I mean, I'm going to get it because I like Call of Duty, but I don't know if they've shown enough for people who are on the fence about it to be like, yeah, I'm in.
That's correct.
Yeah, like I just think, like, to a hardcore Call of Duty fan, they're like, yeah, I'll get it because it's Call of Duty.
Right.
To me, I get Call of Duty because my friends and I played a lot. Like, the group I play games with, we all play it. But this one does. To me, it looks good. But I wasn't on the fence. So
Yeah.
I thought the first thing, every detail they revealed about it is interesting to me. I think the coolest thing they announced is bringing back kill streaks.
Oh yeah, that's
We're going
big
away
deal.
from score streaks. They're going to do kill streaks. Thank goodness.
Yeah,
Good move.
I watched the trailer and I was like, oh, okay. It was a Call of Duty trailer.
Yeah.
I couldn't gather anything from it.
The trailer looks just like every other Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Then I watched one match, and I don't know still. Like, I need to play it.
Were they
honestly.
playing the 2v2 mode?
No, it
Okay,
was
they were
normal.
playing like true multiplayer.
But I gotta say, the best part that I watched the live bit for 3 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
And it was the interview with Klay Thompson, and it was the most awkward interview I've ever watched.
He was on the multiplayer
Yeah, he was there.
thing.
Well, he's not doing anything. He's got a bum leg. Like, he's there playing the game, and this girl's interviewing, but he's not paying attention. He's playing, and he's like, "Oh, what?" He's like, I don't know. Like, maybe after my basketball career, I can be a professional gamer. I'm pretty good. She's like, well, Steve Kerr let you do that? Like, don't you got to go to practice in all these games? He's like, I got an ACL tear. I think I had time. Oh, it was so awkward. The interview finished, and I was like, yep, my day's not going to get better, and I closed it.
The other interesting thing they revealed, and I guess I forgot to mention this, guns can have, like, there's over like 60 attachments on assault rifles and 30 attachments on pistols.
Yeah.
Huge difference from previous Call of Duties. The original 7.
Yeah.
There's no more Pick 10 either.
Yeah.
Good.
No, I think one of the interesting things
Did
that
you
I
watch
picked.
it?
I didn't watch all of it,
Okay.
but
Well, yeah.
kind of like you, it was like, oh, okay, hop in, and then
Yeah.
like adding a lot of attachment slows your like aim down sights and how fast you can move and stuff like that. And I think that's pretty interesting. A pretty interesting way of balancing things.
They're definitely trying to go for like the semi-realism effect of like carrying more weight.
Yeah.
Also, jogging versus sprinting is a thing. Like they're going for a more realistic,
Yeah.
Battlefield-esque approach, and
Yeah.
I think it's good for Call of Duty. I think it's good that they're trying something new because it's been how long since they've done that?
See, when did the first one come out? When did the first one come out?
I don't know.
Let's say 2002. It's been since 2002.
I just appreciate that Tyler's like, they're trying something new with a remake of a game. I mean, not really, but
Yeah,
but
it's a new engine
That's
for
good.
what it's worth.
That's
Yep.
good.
I'll stay on the gaming news front. Destiny 2 Shadowkeep got pushed 2 weeks to October 1. Basically, it just said that it needs a little more polish. The game director, Luke Smith, hopes to put out a state of the game kind of blog post
Hey, that's
next
The Division's
this week.
weekly show is called.
this week. So, oh, is it?
But
It's
they
called State of the Game.
they also extended their event,
right.
which was
so
nice.
Moments of Triumph then
Yeah.
got extended another week or two, or maybe
Yeah.
2 weeks.
I think it's still their release, isn't it?
It might be till release.
Okay.
However, the mini event inside of that, Solstice of Heroes, did not get extended. So
Don't know if I'm gonna finish that.
I think this is awesome for Bungie.
yeah, I agree.
I'm glad that they're like, yeah, we're not going to be ready, so we're going to push it. Deal with it.
And that's basically what they said in their post. They're like, we're the
Masters
masters of our own
maker
fate.
now.
You know,
No, that's great. That's,
we're gonna
that's
do
how
what
it
we need
should
to
be.
do.
That's how it should be. Transparency is always a good thing.
Yep.
I
What else
guess-
we got
I
news-wise?
guess I'm up. Did you guys see? There was another trailer that Luke forgot to mention.
What?
There is a new Walking Dead TV show coming out in spring 2020.
I actively avoid all Walking Dead things.
I
so.
most of the time do too. And
I do that,
see that
on accident now. I just don't see them.
Yep. It happened. It's a thing. It's about other people in the world.
So it's
the
same
same
thing.
show with different characters.
They're like,
nope.
But wait.
But wait,
more.
there's kids over here.
Another one.
I will not be watching this.
Nope. Neither will I.
Nope. See ya, Walking Dead.
You gonna watch that?
Nah.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Nah.
So more sad delay news. Dune was delayed.
Who didn't see that coming?
Yeah, it's really sad. It was only delayed a month.
Yeah.
Moved from November 20th to December 18th of next year. And
You
the
know what
Elvis
that
Presley
tells me?
movie is going to take a spot.
You know what that tells me?
They've got a lot of faith in it.
Yeah.
Because it's coming out.
Because it's coming
during
out.
Christmas.
It's going to compete with Star Wars.
Is this?
Is it 2020?
Oh, shoot. It's
There's
going
no
to
Star
compete. It's going
Wars?
to compete with Avatar.
Yeah, I'm going to see Dune.
Yeah, I'll see Dune.
Is Dune the book
Yes.
that Chris loves?
Yes.
Yes.
Tyler, you read it?
I did not.
There's
read
also
it. I tried to listen to the
a
audio
old
book.
movie.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's considered horrible.
Yeah.
The old movie?
Yeah.
Considered a dumpster fire.
But it is considered one of the best, if not the best, sci-fi story like ever. And we here at What the Fanboy are a little obsessive about sci-fi. I don't know about you. You should make a rap song about sci-fi. Call it Spaceships. You should call it No Spaceships. Have you ever written a song like that?
Never.
Look up No Spaceships by Hungry. It's epic.
It's not online.
No Spaceships.
What you got?
It's not on your band
Okay, well, while they're singing, I'll keep going.
No Spaceships.
We had, and I don't know exactly when Lion King did this. We had 3 movies within the last 2 weeks hit $1 billion. Because why not?
Why not?
Because Mickey Mouse.
So Aladdin, Spider-Man Far From Home, and Lion King, all 3 crossed into the $1 billion category. And congratulations, you now own all the money, Disney.
And kind of Sony.
Buy everything you want.
Sony helped with Spider-Man.
Well, no. I would say Spider-Man's way more Sony's thing than. I mean,
Yeah.
Disney gets.
But they have 4.
Disney doesn't get any money off of that. Like, that $1 billion does not go to Disney at all. They have merchandising on Spider-Man, I think, is how Disney makes money. Obviously, and then
For the MCU.
like the
stuff.
licensing stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But they have Lion King, Aladdin, Captain Marvel, and
Endgame.
Endgame. That's $5 billion. It's almost $6 billion. That is so stupid. But I love it.
On the other end of the spectrum, Hobbs and Shaw opened up to the lowest opening since The Fast and the Furious for a Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah, what did it open at?
63?
60.8.
But it did well
60.
overseas, right?
I think it made 180
100
worldwide.
Yeah, 180 worldwide. So
I mean, it's not bad by any standard.
No.
of making money.
Just, it was worth noting.
And it
wasn't
should be
$1 billion.
said that the reason that like something like Furious 7 made so much wasn't because it was a Fast and Furious movie. It was
Right.
because of Paul Walker died.
yeah.
Which is unfortunate, but it's what happened.
That said, this movie somehow had Hobbs and Shaw had a $200 million budget, and like
You ever heard
it's gonna have to.
$155 million of that went to The Rock.
Or
It's gonna
came
need
from The Rock.
some.
The other
some
25 went to
legs
his gym.
Yeah.
to I think really have a good finish, but we'll see. Maybe it's getting good audience scores, so
Yep.
Even with that, like,
Even
90s
critic.
action movie poster.
yeah, right.
Even critic scores for it are
Are not
surprisingly
bad.
positive.
I remember when they were like, Rotten Tomato score revealing 2 days before release. I was like, ooh, that's
man,
not
here we
good.
go. And we
And
and
it
you
came
were
in at,
still
like,
excited.
76, and I was like,
What?
Sitting at
Whoa.
66 right now.
That makes still too much sense.
Yeah.
Audience score is 90.
Yeah.
How? It's The Rock.
Yes, that's why.
You got a news story, Logan?
Nope.
Okay.
You guys covered all mine.
Oh, okay. Well, I've
sorry.
got 3 more.
I have a few more as well.
Go ahead, Luke.
Let's burn. Let's churn.
So Phil Lord and Chris Miller, I really am a big fan of them. They have a first look deal at Universal. And I think that is an incredibly good deal for Universal. So they are good filmmakers.
Yeah.
No comment? Okay.
What is the first look
Well, I'm
deal?
just thinking back to what they've...
Okay.
Universal's basically didn't get the first
They
bid
want to make
on
a movie. Universal's like, oh, what is this? No, we don't want it.
Yeah.
They get the option to say yes first to Phil and Chris Miller. They made the Lego movies. They made the Into the Spider-Verse. Cloudy with Chance of Meatballs. They got fired from Solo.
I'm impressed with how
Man, I
many
still need to
studios
see
they've
the
worked
Lego
with.
2 movie.
I think in today's day and
good.
age, you see directors kind of get like, hey, we're going to get buddy-buddy with a studio, and we're going to make a bunch of movies together. And they're just kind of all over the place.
Abrams just did it with Warner Bros.
Yeah.
So it should be interesting going forward.
Yep.
I'm really excited. Man, they're such good filmmakers. I think they're actually super underrated.
Speaking of Warner Brothers, I don't know, you mentioned it.
Hey!
We got some confirmation, I guess, that Darkseid is coming to Ava DuVernay's New Gods movie.
Darkseid is.
So
And the Furies. Do you know who they are?
I don't know who that is. I don't know anything except I know who Darkseid is.
Yeah. They're like the main... They're these 3 female Furies. They're led by Granny Goodness. She trains them. Barda,
Are they like the Fates?
the Fates, like from Greek mythology?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not at all. They're just...
I don't know.
They're like the leaders of the army. They're the main
Oh, okay.
soldiers.
Yeah.
They're very strange. Mr. Miracle's wife used to lead them.
Oh.
So there's very strange connections going on. I'm really excited for that movie. Plus, I'm really glad we didn't see Darkseid in Justice League. Because this would have been weird.
Yeah.
It would be.
Like, here's Darkseid. Here's a different one.
I'm reading Mr. Miracle right now, and I have a very... I'm suspicious that this is what they're basing it on.
Yeah.
Because all the stuff that's coming out, I'm just like,
yeah, and
I
plus-
just read this.
Plus, Tom King is writing it. He
Yep.
wrote that book.
Yeah. So it's, yeah, I think it's going to follow a similar story. In which case, prepare to be emotionally wrecked for a little bit.
It's not your average comic book.
It's just really heavy.
So they're the best kinds of comic
Tom
books.
King writes heavy stuff. Like, he does not play around. He makes it hurt. And so I think this is good. Darkseid is literally on every page of that book. It's not him physically. Like, those words are on every page.
I need to steal that from you.
Yeah, you do. Kevin Conroy is going to play Bruce Wayne.
I'm so excited for this.
Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover for Arrow's final season.
He's finally going to be a live-action Batman.
Yep, good for him. That's awesome. We interviewed that guy a while back.
Yeah, we have met him.
He's a super cool person.
Yeah, he's awesome. Plus, he really understands Batman.
He does.
Most people just like kind of play the role, and they're like, "Yeah, I guess I get him." He like gets them on a psychological level.
Yeah, he understands it and understands where the
British?
story came from.
No,
he's not. He
He's
has
a-
some really funny stories about when he was doing like 9/11 cleanup work, and he was working in like the kitchen, and nobody knew who he was.
Yeah,
he was cool. I'm excited for him. I mean, it's been way too long that he's voiced the character and never got a chance in live action.
Yep.
Because he's a stage actor. Is where he got his start, and then he just kind of took a audition for Batman on a whim, and it worked out.
no, he's been doing it for like, let's see, came out in 1992.
The podcast.
So he's been doing it for 27 years. That's the podcat running around up there?
Oh, yeah. That's the podcast.
Oh, yeah, your kid's asleep, probably.
So,
Or is your
congrats
kid
to
riding the
Conroy.
podcat?
Probably that.
Possible.
That's what I think.
Hopefully that.
See,
So-
that's why we need an artist to make that shirt.
All three of us on the podcast.
Please.
And me wearing the shirt.
Yes, absolutely. We kind of talked about this story last week, but it has developed and now it's official. Andy Serkis is directing Venom 2.
Okay.
That's right. The dude who was Gollum is going to direct the sequel to the Venom movie. Maybe the worst superhero movie ever made.
I haven't seen it.
You know what though?
That's just what I think.
It gets me more intrigued about it. I did not like Venom. Zero love for that movie. Not zero love. Tom Hardy's fun.
Is it a dumpster fire?
Tom Hardy sucked in that movie.
I gave it a dumpster fire. I hated almost every single thing about that movie, and if there's something I liked, I can't remember it. Maybe when it was finally over. That's what I liked.
That's what you liked.
It's fun to rate
There were a
things
few things I
dumpster
liked in that
fires,
movie.
kinda.
But I think depending on, again, how much is Sony executives being like, we have to just reuse the formula because the first one made a ton of money. I don't remember who is it the same writers as the first one?
I think so.
So like depending on what he's given, direction wise, or like how much freedom he's given to direct, I think he could do some interesting stuff with it. He's not a bad director.
He'll get it sold to
He
Netflix.
Directed a lot of Lord of the Rings, a lot more of Lord of the Rings than you think he did.
Did he do Planet of the Apes?
He was Caesar.
He probably did some. Typically, what happens with him is he will go because he's so heavily involved in it. Mm-hmm. He does do some like basically acts as a second director for like a second unit. Mm-hmm. If there's ever 2 unit stuff,
I'm expecting some good motion capture.
Yeah, finally.
Hopefully, it's not just a sludge fest like the first one.
I'm expecting it to get sold to Netflix.
I'm expecting there to be carnage.
Well done.
Clever.
Proud of you.
And bad wigs.
Let's knock out these last few
That's
stories.
all my news. I'm done.
Okay.
Luke stole them.
The TV show The 100 is ending after its next season.
Sad day, but good that they can end on their own terms.
Ooh, I did remember one other thing I didn't have written down.
That's my last story.
The OA on Netflix got canceled today.
Yes. Sorry, that's mean. I know
People
somebody
are out of a job, Luke.
I know.
You
and
monster.
People are out of a job, and also a fan of that show is really sad, but I hated that show. So I'm not sad at all.
Was it a dumpster fire?
I think it's dumpster fire.
Nice.
I bet it's straight to streaming because it's on Netflix.
Ooh. Okay, I think we're ready for our big topic.
Yes, I'm ready.
Big topic time.
The $180 million.
The 180-minute.
Yeah, this movie is so long. Oh my gosh.
I can never tell how long
Hobbs and
movies
Shaw
are anymore because of the dang previews.
Fast and Furious presents
My
Hobbs
mistake.
and Shaw.
This is definitely a Fast and Furious
Give it
movie.
the respect it probably doesn't deserve.
Minus 90% of the cars.
What? Wait, what did you say?
There's not a lot of racing stuff.
There's the McLaren scene, and then there's the
island scene.
The island scene are the only 2 scenes that have cars in them.
They didn't open the movie with a race like they do in almost every other one.
Yeah.
That's where they went wrong.
Clearly. Anyways.
Ironically, the opening scene is one of my favorite scenes. The Vanessa Kirby versus Idris Elba scene.
Yeah.
I thought that was a great scene.
That was a good scene. Before we talk about individual scenes, let's give our overall impressions.
Ooh, I want to go first on impressions. Actually, Logan, you go first.
I get to go first?
You get to go first.
Unless you want someone to warm it up for you.
But if you go first, nobody can steal what you're going to say. Sometimes you
That's
go last,
true.
and it's like,
That's
everybody
true.
said everything already. I'll go last.
I thought it was good. I am a big Fast and Furious fan, and it didn't quite live up to the other ones for me.
Yeah.
Love it. Good job. You nailed that. All right, my turn.
Hey, good job,
I'm excited about this. Ridiculous. That's it. That is my impression of the movie.
This is a big dumb action movie with a cast that lacks chemistry and a script that's padded with B-movie dialogue and mediocre jokes.
See, I don't think there was a script. I think they were just like, we're gonna shoot this here. You guys just do your thing.
Just yell at each other.
That is completely plausible. Luke, go ahead. Oh, I really didn't like it. If you didn't get that out of my,
I liked it.
I also liked it.
I did like it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I think it's a good bad movie. they ask you when you watch the trailer to suspend disbelief with this one.
Absolutely.
But
They say that?
they show it to you.
Oh.
Show, don't tell. However, you're pushing it. You're pushing it.
Ask wasn't quite big enough as the movie made it out.
I honestly think when Fast 10 goes to space is at least a less stretch than what is in this movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fast 10 is taking it back to the roots.
They're gonna drive.
Space.
They're gonna drive in those tunnels from Fast 4 again
And it's going to take them to space.
through a portal.
It's gonna start in Florida. They're gonna be back in Florida. They're gonna end up at the Kennedy Space Center and go.
They're gonna drive straight up the rocket.
The president.
As the rocket is launching, they're on it.
They're gonna drive into They're gonna drive into the back of it.
They're about to fall off and they're like,
Oh my gosh, we were totally yes. We were totally talking about the most ridiculous Fast and Furious moments earlier, and we didn't talk about the skydiving cars.
oh,
Still
yeah.
more believable than most of what happened in this movie.
But okay, like first of all, that's all we're gonna say in non-spoilers. Everything is in the trailer. Spoilers.
There are no spoilers for this this movie.
Yeah, there's no spoilers.
That's true.
I truly believe that the
Nothing
most
just
ridiculous moment now in any Fast and Furious movie
I'll
is
throw it up there. 'cause
literally
I'm nice.
people that have never been involved with any of this stuff. They know how to drive cars, sure. They can build cars, sure. Staying on the back of a car, taking two hooks, throwing them, perfectly latching on, and being so prepared to fight on the complete opposite side of an island with planted mines that you knew where a helicopter was going to take it.
Hey,
A bridge
The
too
Rock
far, I
has
say.
been in these types of fights many times.
My favorite part is
That was my favorite part of the movie.
that, and then
When they're standing there, like, and the camera's sweeping around, they're like, "This is our last fight.
yeah, this is where we make our last stand.
This is our final opportunity. We either die here, or we save that girl whose name we can't remember because it sounds like they're pronouncing it wrong every time."
It sounds like they call her 3 different names.
I heard Allie, Addie,
And
Hattie, Haley, Bailey, Tracy,
It was a fun
Alyssa.
game. It was a fun game. I leaned over to Luke. I was like, I don't know her name, but I think like 20 minutes before it ended, I was like, I think it's Hattie. And then it was in the credits, and I was like, yes, nailed it.
Got it right.
Yeah, I have no idea.
No, that scene though is
Hattie, yeah.
incredible.
It feels so out of place
yes,
from a very strange movie.
yeah.
Oh, this movie started off on the wrong foot with me.
What part?
The opening scene is awesome. And then because it's exactly what I expected. And like immediately after that you have
The supercut 2 point of view thing.
the 2 point of view thing was fine. That was
I thought that was clever.
That was kind of a clever thing. No, it's the introduction of freaking
Brixton,
Nope. He's not even on here.
Ryan Reynolds.
Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Deadpool.
As soon as I saw Ryan Reynolds, I was like, oh, shoot. I know exactly what character he's going to play, and this sets the entire tone for the movie. Because these two actors, not characters, these two actors should not be trying to do Deadpool-esque comedy. Because they cannot pull it off.
Mm-hmm. I liked the cameos. I thought they were funny.
I didn't mind the cameo. I didn't. To be fair, I didn't mind the cameos. Kevin Hart's cameo is a pro for me. I thought Kevin Hart was
fantastic.
great. And I liked the end credit stuff with Ryan Reynolds.
Mm-hmm.
And I think because he was just in the first scene of the movie, I was like, oh, okay, we move on from him. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fun little cameo. But then
Lucas,
after the
Rebecca Hobbs.
It is just. It is. Sorry, you can go
It
ahead.
felt too forced to me as well. It just didn't fit the tone of the movie, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was funny.
I thought it was funny. I don't know.
It's for me. It's Ryan Reynolds acting like himself,
Yeah.
and he's like that in every movie now.
Yeah.
That's-
Ever since Deadpool, he's been the same character and everything.
Mm-hmm.
All
But
those stupid commercials.
But I think it's to me. I guess what I thought when I saw him is like, this is fitting for this franchise because it's a look at me franchise.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, it kind of is.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where their money is made. We kind of talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
But Like that's where their money is made, is big name actors and getting them all on screen together, even if they hate each other.
Yeah. How's that going for them?
A lot of money.
Yeah, they make billions of dollars.
Yeah.
Not this one though. It won't.
No, this one. Won't.
No.
This one will top out around 6.
Yeah,
is my guess. My pros.
Yeah, let's go through some pros.
I'll read some pros. I put fun.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Statham and The Rock were funny, and their chemistry was the only chemistry that I felt like mattered. Everything else was just kind of whatever, and they pretty much just yelled at each other the whole movie. That's what I expected it to be.
I liked the core cast, all 4 of them, including Vanessa Kirby and Idris Elba.
Yeah,
I thought they all worked really well together.
I liked Idris Elba a lot.
Idris Elba was
what,
really good. He knew what movie he was in.
He knew what movie he was in for sure.
When one of your lines is genocide schminicide, you know what movie you're in.
I just wonder how much of this was like, all right, we're going to put you here and go. Say what you want. And they just kind of like interact with the environment. And they're like, yeah, that's great. We're going to throw it in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Some of the stuff they said was just so...
It's like, do people say
uncreative, I guess? I don't know. It's like, yo, mama. It's like,
The Rock went in for reshoots on that one. He's like, I don't know what to say. Yo, mama. Nailed it.
Perfect. That's gold.
Yeah, and my other pro is cameos. I thought the cameos were pretty fun.
Yeah.
And Kevin Hart's was great. And I think it's kind of cool that him and The Rock are such good friends that they just kind of shoe themselves in everybody else's movies. Yeah. It's pretty awesome. So.
My favorite Easter egg call back was the Mini Cooper.
Yes,
with
that
the
was
Italian
great.
job.
oh, yeah.
Big fan.
You got that in Italy.
Yep.
I wouldn't have gotten that except for I sit next to Luke.
Ah.
I got that car on a job I did in Italy. I love that movie. Said the kid in the back.
Movie.
Although it was just a little too ridiculous sometimes, and I did a lot of eye rolling with it, I did really enjoy a lot of the action scenes. Mainly the first 2/3 of it.
The set pieces were fun.
Yeah.
They're good set pieces. I'll agree. They're good set pieces, and they're clearly built around a couple. I mean, most set pieces are, right? Here's a moment we want to show.
Yeah.
Let's build the scene around that. I thought those moments were cool. Sometimes they stretch to get them there.
The Rock jumps out of a building and lands on the ground. Aimed for the bushes, I guess. And he's just fine.
He broke his fall like a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, he landed on a glass.
And a car.
It'd be funny if he's like, rope burn. It's like out of all that.
How are
rope
his hands
burn?
not shredded?
He is shredded.
Again, saw that and I was like, I know I shouldn't care, but I do.
Yeah. Like, just give him some gloves.
That's with my thought too.
It's like, yeah, it probably would shred through the gloves and his hand, but you know what? At least you thought of something.
They should have made him take off his shirt because he's The Rock.
Well, they do that later, and then randomly he's like,
but he
get my shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh,
Before I get on the back of this tow truck, let me put my shirt back on.
Where did his pants come from?
They're just underneath his
His little kilt thing.
Yeah.
His kilt did not go all the way down to his
ankles. That's not what it's
ankles.
called, but I don't know what it's called.
His Hawaiian towel.
Yeah.
His
skirt.
Yeah.
Anyways, again, I just think there were a couple too many. This is not supposed to be a realistic movie. I understand that. It's still just it asks me to stretch just a little too far.
It does.
Yep.
And it despite the fact of all the star power, I just couldn't get into it.
It's a little monkey.
That's going to be confusing to the podcast.
Sorry. I saw it sitting there and it kind of shocked me.
There's a little monkey on the table.
I think this is their like, hey, how far can we push these people movie?
Probably.
So in the next one, I hope they ask themselves, did we push it too far? And I hope they all answer yeah.
Well, in this movie, they pushed it far, but I didn't like the creative side of it as much as in previous movies. Like, they didn't have cars going out of the planes or through tunnels or
isn't
like,
it
that
weird that
like
that
was
even
still,
more unrealistic stuff we enjoy more?
Yeah, like it was unrealistic, but it wasn't as cool unrealistic.
I think a lot of that just has to, for me at least, a lot of that has to do with the chemistry between the characters. I don't love the Fast and Furious movies, but you can tell those people genuinely love making the movies together, other than Vin Diesel and The Rock.
Yes.
Which are they're probably never on scene together, on set, you know. They're never actually filmed. Yeah. Oh, I guarantee stunt doubles if they can swing it.
Make it work. All right, we're going to do some weird camera angles with this one, folks.
But, like, I just didn't feel that chemistry with this cast. Vanessa Kirby has good moments, and she keeps getting sidelined. And even
it's
when
annoying now.
Even when they sideline her, they, like, still try and give her something to do. But it's like, why even have to put her in that position in the first place? Just let her be a badass.
Yeah. For me, I think where that really gets noticeable is when they go to the island and she's just like,
Yeah.
She's got her Ghostbusters.
She literally just seems like a weaker character as the movie goes on.
Yeah.
She's like, I used to fight. Now I am.
Now I wear my Ghostbuster jetpack and I stand in the corner while people try to kill me.
Give blood, save lives.
So I mean,
American Red Cross.
I mean, one of my
revenue.
I was not a big fan of anything on the island.
Yeah.
I was.
Even Roman Reigns standing there?
I liked when they all were fighting. That was exciting.
I didn't like it, but I thought it was bad, but it was good bad. Like,
I like the 4-car knots.
The problem where it gets bad for me is that it's so unnecessary. It should have ended when they invade Etion or whatever the crap that place is.
Yeah.
That should have been the third act.
Yep.
See, but this goes into my con. My biggest con of the movie is they try to shoehorn the whole Fast and Furious family thing into it.
Oh my god.
And the island is only there for that reason.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm just like, this is bad.
And that's something that I really like about the Fast and Furious movies.
And they've done well with that.
It just didn't work.
It didn't. Mm-hmm. But they were like, yeah, this is still a Fast and Furious movie.
I am glad that she got to connect with her grandma, though.
The daughter.
Yeah, no,
Rock's
I know. I know. That's good.
I'm happy too. For the fictional character, at least.
There we go.
Good. I'm sure she appreciates that.
Yeah.
But no, that was like my biggest con is like they're trying to shoehorn in, hey guys, this is a Fast and Furious movie. Hey, just we're doing the family thing too. And you're like, but only because you want to go there because The Rock's in the movie. Yeah. Not because the story actually takes you there. So I thought that was kind of dumb.
Also, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Isa Gonzalez, who got on all the posters and was in the movie for 5 minutes. Congrats, huh?
Dude, that's like her life. That's what she was in Alita too.
Oh, that's right.
She's Praying Mantis Blade Girl.
Yeah.
Who?
She was the one Russian, that Jason Statham made out for.
The Russian
made out with a bit.
Mobster lady.
Oh, the lady with black hair.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
I don't think she was Russian. Was she just in Russia, or was she Russian?
I thought she had a Russian accent.
I don't remember.
She looked Asian.
Well, she's definitely not Russian.
Her last name's Gonzalez. I'll let you do
that. That helps a lot.
Yes, she is from Mexico.
So
it's not Asia.
Not even close.
Retract that.
I've got two more cons.
I got one more.
So one of them is
pros.
What?
Nothing.
Logan, give us your pros.
Well, I wanted to hear Luke's cons.
One of my cons is just incredibly inconsistent retcons and timelines now with the Fast and Furious universe.
Yeah.
First of all, they barely reference anybody from the other movies.
Mm-hmm.
But when they do, it's... I don't know if I'm right on this. We were talking about it earlier. Jason Statham is talking about Etion or whatever, and he's like, because of you guys, I had to kill my own brother? Are they talking about Luke Evans from number 6?
Really confused me.
And 8? Spoilers for 8? He shows up at the end, and he's helping Jason Statham. He's clearly alive.
Maybe there's another brother.
Spoilers for 9? I don't know. Like, what knows? Like, what is going on? Like, just somebody needs to write down
continuity.
Watch all of them before you start.
And then it's just this
this entire movie, I do like this movie. I feel like I'm complaining about it a lot. It's entirely set up for a spin-off universe. Meet this character you're going to meet, it's Ryan Reynolds. Meet this character you're going to meet,
I hope they don't have a spin-off movie of Ryan Reynolds.
He's going to join the gang. It's going to be Rock, Statham, Kirby.
Their gang is already very large.
They have to catch up to the Fast and Furious 9
This
people
will be
real
its
quick.
own separate franchise now.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And then they're going to have Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart's going to show up, and then
Reynolds.
Brixton's going to come back. He's
coming
coming back.
Hart
He's
was
not
going to
dead.
be in a Rock movie.
Yeah, I know. We were like thinking, who's the next one? Because we had heard there was cameos in this, and you're like, duh.
After Ryan Reynolds showed up,
Kevin
I was like,
Hart.
who's next?
I am shocked.
I'm shooketh. What was your other pro that you were gonna mention?
My pros were it was a fun movie. It made you laugh and smile a little bit.
Even when it didn't mean to.
I like the soundtrack. I wouldn't bump it, but
I don't think
it
he's
fits with the movie well.
The score or the soundtrack?
The rap songs.
Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah, I did not think
Okay.
the music choices outside of the actual the big music, like we're gonna do a montage. Here's a song. Here's the introduction. Here's a song. Did not work for me at all.
You guys should fight.
Maybe we will.
To the death. No guns, though.
Would you have rather
You have to fight with
them
cars.
not had songs during those montages?
I don't know.
Or would you have rather it not been a Fast and Furious movie?
Maybe I just don't know what I wanted out of this.
Did you want the final fight where they realize if we work together, we can take them? Is that what you wanted? Did you want that line in the movie?
No, I definitely did not want that line in the movie.
Because it's in the movie.
It's so dumb.
Dude, I learned that in first
so
grade.
dumb.
Hey, if we color this picture together, we could get done a lot faster.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I don't know, man. It's first grade.
My
I like how the and that all comes back to that story that came out like a week before the movie.
So this was
which
my
is
other con.
yeah.
I can only take so many punches,
This
or
is
I
so
always
stupid.
have to win fights. And then like literally that's written into the movie script where it's like, we'll each take a punch and we won't look bad because at least it's even.
Yep. And at least we're fighting a superhuman.
Right.
This is
Like Superman.
This is the most absolute pathetic thing I've ever heard for an action star. I'm sorry, The Rock, but you literally dropped so far down in my list of people I think are good like action movie stars. Down.
He crash
He had
landed.
the rope.
Don't care. Tom Cruise, number one for me. Dude gets absolutely thwarted in Fallout almost the entire movie.
Number 2, Viggo Mortensen.
Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones.
Harrison Ford.
Almost never wins. Number 3, Steve Harrington. Only has won one fight.
Steve Harrington.
Oh, getting a whoa on the pod. Whoa. But yeah, that article it made me so mad, and I'm watching the movie and I'm thinking about that, and I'm just like, this is pathetic.
Yeah.
Get that out of your contract right now.
So I read that
Be vulnerable.
before the movie, but I also read that a long time ago. There was another thing about it where they talked about, but it didn't involve Statham. It was just about The Rock and how he manages how many fights he wins and loses. And it kind of upsets me moving forward with The Rock because he's going to be in the Shazam movies in the future.
Yeah.
Like
When you look at his past though, it makes some sense coming from
Wrestling.
Yeah.
No,
Where
it
it's
does.
literally all a show, and they have those kind of things where if you lose one night, you're going to come back and you're going to win the next night.
Right. And they write the storyline.
Yeah.
But when I thought of that, I thought of, man, he's going to be Black Adam. He's going to be a villain in a superhero movie. And then they said,
Whoa, he's going to start out as a villain.
That's
And
what
we're
I
going to
was
move him to
getting
an
to.
antihero. I could care less about that Black Adam movie now.
That's what
Honestly,
I was
I
getting
don't care
to.
about it.
Yeah, that's what I was getting to. Like, that's going to ruin that character.
Yeah.
He'll look great. He'll certainly look the part. But he's going to completely ruin the character because of that. Also, is he going to do the eyebrow thing? Is Black Adam?
He's going to be like, Shazam! We get it. You can raise your eyebrow. Whoop-de-flippin' do.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
One other thing I don't think we really mentioned. Well, we mentioned pacing on this movie. It's really long.
It is long.
We didn't need. I think you're right. The third act should have just been in Russia.
Also,
could have saved like $50 million.
Right.
On the
Not having to shoot in
island,
Hawaii.
they go from the fight starts at dawn. Literally, the fight starts and it's bright outside.
Yes.
And then they end up crashing and it's raining and storming with lightning. I don't know much.
It's a big island.
That's not how those things work.
They drove a long ways.
Yeah, well, they drove to where they planned to be.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm just impressed that I'm not impressed. That was sarcastic. You're right. Like when they started Vanessa Kirby's timer, it was a 30-minute timer, and it was dark because it was not dusk yet or dawn.
Yeah.
The cars drive up. They all get out. They start fighting. The sun still has not risen.
Yep.
There's maybe 2 shots of kind of that pink golden woo, the sun's just cresting, and then all of a sudden it was
full bright.
It was 9:30 in the morning because for production needs it has to be, but it's only been 7 minutes of in movie time.
The other painful part of that.
How long it would have dragged.
The other really painful part of that is you can very clearly tell they shot it during the day and just put a darker filter on it. Like it's so obvious. You're like, what?
I didn't notice though.
You
so
didn't?
They fooled me.
They fooled one
That's
person.
Good. I remember leaning over
Maybe
to Luke and I was like, they definitely shot this in daytime and it looks dark. It's just weird.
Okay, so let's give our final.
I have a question.
What's our grading on this?
Who do you think the director is? Somebody in Hobbs' past.
Say what now?
What?
So they're talking to the director at the end, the voice.
Oh, the voice. Yeah.
Called the director. And he's going, "You don't remember me, Hobbs." So during the movie, the modulator would kind of go in and out. And I thought it sounded like Ryan Reynolds, but I don't think they're doing that. My idea was that it's going to be Gina Carano's character from Furious 6 or whatever it was called when she died on the plane, apparently. Or what if it's Gal Gadot? What if she comes back as a villain? She's like half robot or something.
She plays our character from Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Oh, sweet.
It's been revealed who it is.
Oh, it has?
Yeah.
Well,
it's been revealed who the director is?
He's going... No. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's going to be in the next Fast and Furious movie.
Who is it?
I sent you a video about him today.
You did?
He's the only person who can wear jean shorts and a tank top in 2019.
Oh, my God.
John
Cena! That's why we never saw him.
John Cena? Oh.
That's so lame.
That's so lame.
Why John Cena?
Because he's a recognizable face.
This is the one I thought.
Oh,
I thought it was Han.
So the annoying part is they're creating a backstory now for Hobbs that we don't know when we've seen him now in 5 movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's The Rock doing his thing, though.
Hobbs and Shaw are like the least two
interesting
in the crew that I care about.
I agree. I started caring a lot more about Shaw in Furious 8 just when he rescued the baby in that movie.
Oh, man,
yeah.
Awesome.
I could care less about Hobbs because it's a giant mountain of a man.
Yeah, I only like him as a side character trying to boss around all the other like rebel rousers
Who don't really care about his opinion. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, exactly.
I just can't
wait
like
when he punches like just giant metal slabs and they dent. Like he's not losing. No.
That being said, the best moment from the Hobbs and Shaw is still the moment in 8 when they break out of the prison.
Yeah, I just think these characters are not leads. Not that the actors couldn't be leads.
Yeah,
it's just that the characters
themselves
are not leads.
Listen, I'll take a Vanessa Kirby spinoff though.
Totally.
I'll take a Hattie Shaw spinoff.
I'd be down for that.
Give me that.
No.
But don't pair her with
really
a
like
bunch
Vanessa
of
Kirby.
other.
I say only Fast and Furious, no spinoffs.
How about bring
Actually,
Vanessa Kirby
I
over to the Fast and Furious franchise?
Yeah, sure.
I just give Vanessa Kirby her own gosh darn series.
Make Vanessa Kirby Catwoman. How about that?
I'd be down for that.
Yeet.
That's the current rumor.
Okay.
I like that rumor.
Yeah, it's a good.
What
rumor.
are we rating it? We got our rating system. If you don't know our rating system, it's on our new shirts.
Plug.
Yeah, I took a little reminder.
Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
That
So-
is very well folded.
The worst.
have
It came like this.
You have one of those folding boards?
I don't. So at the very bottom is a dumpster fire. After that, we have straight to streaming, something you'd watch because you already pay for a streaming service. In the middle, Matthew McConaughey, because it's all right. And then Fanboy Worthy. You know, this is a movie that almost anyone could go see, especially if you're a fan of whatever franchise it's a part of. And then at the very top, the coveted Booyah. You recommend this to your mom.
Yeah, that's pretty much how you guys define a booyah.
Yep. Listen, it's not a booyah.
Almost anyone can see.
Yeah, it's definitely not a booyah.
Where do you put it, Brett? I'm curious where.
Please say dumpster fire.
I don't want to be that mean.
Be that mean. Do it.
I mean,
I'm a bad influence.
do you really not want people to watch it? Because that's a dumpster fire. That's why I said Venom was a dumpster fire. I do not want people to watch it.
I would say this is a dumpster fire because I don't think this franchise needs any more. Like, I don't want to see another Hobbs and Shaw movie.
But you will.
I know.
For the pod.
Because The Rock has enough money to produce another one himself.
True.
So he will do it.
Let's bring that budget down, though.
I'll be in it, Dwayne.
But he has to punch
first
you.
name basis.
But you have to show me how cars work.
Yeah, no, I'll give it a dumpster fire.
Proud of
Wow,
you.
that is so
Is that your
mean.
first one?
That may be my first one.
What? I've given like 5
I know.
or 6.
I'm pretty generous with
I don't know
movies.
if I've ever given.
This movie turned
given
me
2 this
off,
year.
though.
I don't think I've given any.
You should give it to this one just for fun, even though you
Nah,
liked
this
it.
one's fanboy worthy. If you like these ridiculous Fast and Furious movies, you're gonna find enjoyment in Hobbs and Shaw.
It is ridiculous. You're
It
right.
is. What do you give it?
I give it a Matthew McConaughey because I thought it was all right. All right.
Please give it a straight to streaming for parody's sake.
I gave it a straight to streaming for parody's sake. No, I give it a Matthew McConaughey. I think there's some fun enjoyment to be had, but there's just too much bad in it for it to be good.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather
It's-
go see Dark Phoenix again.
Wow.
I had a lot more fun watching Hobbs and Shaw than Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, I don't know if I can say that. Listen, I'd rather watch anything than Velvet Buzzsaw again.
Oh yeah, you gave that a dumpster fire.
You did.
Other one was Bandersnatch.
Oh, I haven't put that in my rankings. Where it does?
Bandersnatch.
It's the Netflix Choose Your Own Adventure movie.
Shaw's last.
Absolutely hated it.
Oh, I'm thinking of Balderdash. I was like, what is that?
The
sound
board game?
I mean, realistically, Velvet Buzzsaw is probably right down here too.
Oh man, yeah.
Above that.
Is
We're-
Velvet Buzzsaw by the same people as Gentleman
Above 14.
Bronco?
No,
Probably
it's
not.
by the guy. Who,
Very different kind of movie.
It
guy-
sounds like the same name.
it's by the guy who did Nightcrawler. Remember when we watched that? Jake Gyllenhaal with the camera following news
Yeah,
stories.
that movie's pretty good.
I really liked that movie. This movie is complete opposite. This Hobbs and Shaw, sorry, getting back on track now, is I think it's pretty low in my rankings of Fast and Furious. Just sitting here talking to it. Like we were talking in the car on the way over here, and I was like, it might be like around like 1 or 3, which 1, 2, and 3 are my bottom ones.
No, sure.
I think I have it like pretty close to 2 actually. A bad good movie.
Yeah.
A good bad movie.
I think it's my least
Yeah, a
favorite
good
one.
Yeah, no, it's a good bad movie.
Is this JT brings up in the chat? Is this our most divisive movie yet?
Yes.
No.
I don't
Last
think.
Jedi.
I don't think we're on quite as big of a spectrum as some of the
Yeah.
others,
Might-
but we
yeah.
all do have a
Check
different.
doesn't say that.
It does. We all fall somewhere differently for it.
Yeah, I think our ratings differ greatly, but our opinions are pretty close to the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much of it is.
It's recommendation rating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give it a 6 out of 10.
Wow.
I give it
This
a
is like a 4 out of 10, but it's fanboy worthy because if you know what you're getting into, I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah. Expectations.
Yeah.
I thought I knew what I was getting into.
What's the what's
Clearly
the pizza?
I was wrong.
What kind of pizza's going into the oven though?
This is perfect. This is a cheese pizza, but they didn't quite spread the sauce out evenly, so it's kind of just like splotchy. And like when you take a bite, all the cheese comes off. That's what kind of movie this is.
It's yesterday's Little Caesars.
Dude, Little Caesars keeps the absolute worst, and I love that. I love that. I'm gonna use that in the future. Thank you.
That's great.
That crust is just like
good.
cardboard.
We
Might
have-
as well be in the box it came in.
Just
I
a
hope-
little worse than what they served at school.
I hope everybody knows we have two systems now.
Yeah, we have a pizza
Our rating system and the pizza analogy. What kind of pizza?
Dude, we
working
need an
with?
upside down pizza shirt.
Yep. There we go.
We need somebody to do the art for that one, though, bro.
So many.
Can you do that? I know you're talented with stuff, but I don't know what. Really.
I don't
Talented with stuff.
I think that's probably would look better if a actual someone who could draw.
Send us your
did it.
designs.
A drawer.
Maybe we'll
If
use
there
it.
was
Maybe
a
we
drawer
won't.
who could do
we won't
that,
tell
that'd
you,
be
but you'll
great.
see.
Okay.
Did we get any fan box
I don't
questions?
think we got any fan box questions this week.
I have a fan box question myself. Cause
Ooh, oh yeah.
What are you oh-yang for? Did I tell you something? I don't think I told you anything.
No, go. You're good. Sorry.
Okay, so at lunch today, I was thinking about the Fast and the Furious franchise.
Too fast. Too
And so,
furious.
and this question may have been asked before, but I was walking down to go to lunch, and I was like, if I could only watch one movie franchise for the rest of my life, what would it be? Spoiler alert, it would not be Fast and Furious. But I was thinking about that, and I was like, I don't know what I would say.
Do you get to watch the ones that are going to be coming out in the future?
Yeah.
Does that include things like if it has TV shows?
No. Only the movies.
Only the
Only
movies?
movies.
Okay.
It's tough, right?
Okay.
Tomb Raider.
Well, you get what? 2 movies? 3 movies?
3?
JK.
2 Angelina Jolie and 1.
Oh, you get
One
4,
reboot?
because you get another one. They're doing a sequel.
They are?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I liked that movie.
That was a good movie.
Oh, man. Because I was thinking, well, maybe I'll take a Lord of the Rings because they're having the TV show come out.
Only movies.
But that won't count.
Do the Hobbit movies get thrown in with Lord
Yeah.
of the Rings?
Yeah. It's the same franchise.
Let's see. There's MCU.
Dana's answer was Harry Potter.
Man, but
DC
those
movies.
Fantastic Beast movies are not doing it for me.
You don't have to watch those.
There's Star Wars. Oh, my gosh.
It's tough, right?
Yeah.
I really have no idea what I would choose.
There's just nothing with enough variety. I mean, that's the idea of a franchise, right?
The
Is that
biggest
you-
one, obviously, is the MCU.
It has 28 good movies,
What does?
the MCU. At least 28, depending on who you are.
Right.
Wait. How many?
28.
Oh, I was thinking there was 32.
There's
20.
There's 23.
3.
Okay, wow.
I mean, with the
I'm
ones
out
that
of
have
it.
been announced, I guess.
Yeah.
You
I'm
probably get
I'm
up to.
assuming I'm from the future, guys. I'm sorry.
He's in Tenet.
Oh, Back to the Future. It's only 3 movies, but you never know. I love those movies. I think I would take Star Wars. That's what I would take.
I think I would take Star Wars.
I like Star Wars too much to not take it. Even the bad ones.
I really have no idea because, like, I think
Ah, dang it, but I don't get the shows, and that's part of what I love. Oh my gosh.
Well, the shows are still exist.
But you can't.
But you can't
Yeah, you can watch any show you want.
Oh yeah,
outside
so
of
you'll
it.
get to watch it. You can still watch
Star
the
Wars
shows.
then. What
Yeah,
the
but you
crap?
can only watch one movie franchise for the rest.
Oh, then yeah, Star Wars.
That's a good pick.
I think of like
You can take it too. Let's watch it together.
they
All
chose-
day every
they
day.
both chose
I know.
Star
We
Wars.
gotta.
You
Can't
can't
break
do
it up.
that
I
now.
know that. I gotta get my own.
It's tough.
It is.
It's a really hard question to answer.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna take the Fast and Furious movies. I am.
I love you for it.
I didn't see a single one until Paul Walker died.
Oh, have you seen the original?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you
I
watched
them
all
and
of
I was
them.
like,
Now.
I watched the first one. I was like, wow, that was pretty good. Then I watched them all, and I was like, those are all good.
What just happened?
I remember I saw Tokyo Drift, and I was like, I thought people said that was the bad one.
That's the one I've probably seen the most because it's always on TV.
And it's been on Netflix since like 2008, when Netflix probably wasn't even around.
I actually know someone who hasn't seen any of them, and I'm trying so hard to convince him to watch them.
Carly?
No.
His wife?
I want to watch them with Carly.
The guy I work with, and I want him to watch them from the beginning because I want to hear like how his opinion changes throughout the time of the movies.
It'd be awesome to watch them all in like the span of 8-9 days.
Yeah, because you would go from the first one where it's like a ground level street racing.
They're
heist
stealing
movie,
DVD players out of the back of semis.
Yeah, to throwing missiles at people and dragging bank vaults down streets and jumping cars out of airplanes and
The Rock literally just jumping out of a building.
yeah. Are you looking at franchises?
Yep.
This is good. This is good. I need this.
What about the Batman franchise?
The Dark Knight?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Listen, I love those.
Star
This is
Wars.
by Gross.
The first two I absolutely love, and I really like The Dark Knight Rises, even though that film was kind of... not as much was put in, I feel like.
Still good though.
It's still really good. It's better than like 99% of movies, but still, it's I just cannot. I can't not choose Star Wars. It's too hard for me.
I don't know if this counts, but I think I would choose like the Pixar universe of movies.
That's
That's
a
a solid-
deep cut
That's
because
a good
not many
choice.
people understand that they're
All connected.
connected.
I cry a lot when I watch those movies,
Mm-hmm.
so I think I'd go with those.
That's really good, honestly.
Probably the hardest double feature ever would probably be Up and Coco.
Oh,
Right next to each other.
My
Oh,
heart
that would
breaks
be
slowly
brutal.
as you say that.
I'm sitting in a tub, and by the time like you start it, no water. Finish, water's full because first of all you haven't moved, so there's clearly urine there, and you're also crying.
That's disgusting.
All right, Brett,
That is nasty.
choose Twilight. I know you want to. No, really, you know what it is? It's Shrek, isn't it?
It's Shrek.
I bet
You're
it's the
right.
Jumper franchise, just one movie.
I bet it's Jurassic Park.
That
yeah.
one Jumper movie was. So it's between Jurassic Park and Middle Earth, probably for me.
Pick one, baby.
If I had to pick one in this moment, I would say Middle Earth. So,
Nice.
Lord of the Rings, Hobbit.
Thanks. I'll ask the second half of my question next week.
No, just do it.
Ooh.
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Nope.
He says no.
We got time. We've only been going an hour and 36 minutes.
Yeah, nope. Next week.
Darn it.
But
What if you forget?
We did not get any other fan box questions. Hit us up on the social medias.
Angel says Hangover. The Hangover franchise.
Yes.
No.
The first one.
Pitch Perfect franchise.
Also no.
I'll try and send out a tweet next week. But yeah, we do like
The Room
getting those
franchise.
questions, and even if you're not listening to it live or whatever, it's
Shout out to the people that listen to the podcast like me.
Yeah.
But you guys should really tune in.
we do some fun things visually.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Other times you just look like idiots.
Yep.
That's most of the time.
I was gonna say most times I think we do.
Yeah, we're idiots, and I'm proud of that. We have Brett talked about it. We have shirts,
Yes.
also mugs and bags and hoodies. You can find them.
Albums.
What the Fanboy? No. Teespring.com/stores/whatthefanboy. So go buy our stuff.
They typically ship within like a week. I mean, it's not like it's not like next day ordering.
It's Prime.
I got it in 2 hours.
What?
But they're pretty good material. We didn't just get the
cheapo shirt.
the cheap shirts. We went with a little higher quality because I think comfort is important.
I want it to last more than one wear.
Right. And we'll be updating that
Really?
fairly regularly as we do more things and as events come up or seasonally. Ooh, can we have a holiday themed
Commentary?
no
An
like
ugly Christmas
a
sweater?
Christmas sweater, a fanboy Christmas sweater.
Yes, please.
I'm gonna figure out how to make that happen.
Let's do it.
Logan, tell them where they can find your music again.
Yeah, you can find my music on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, YouTube, and all the other digital places like Tidal and
Whoa!
Pandora.
I hear titles really like exclusive. Is that right?
I don't know. I've never tried it.
Oh, okay.
Where can they follow you on social media if they want to learn more about your
Follow
music?
me on Instagram at LZRaps. Where is it? LZ_raps.
On what? On Twitter?
On Instagram.
Oh, Instagram.
It's LZ_raps. And Facebook.com/LZRaps. Yeah.
It is
on
on
Twitter.
My Twitter is something completely separate. So
don't follow his Twitter.
look me up on Logan Zilke on Twitter. That's not my ad name, but I don't want to spell my ad name.
We're all over the internets too. YouTube, SoundCloud, Google Play, iTunes.
The dark web.
That's for our after hours show, right?
That's our late night show.
After dark.
That's our show that starts at 10:30.
Ooh.
Stick around.
You'll just be waiting. It's a black screen. It's literally what you're gonna get.
I wasn't told about this. But yeah, go find us there. Like, comment, subscribe. We love all that stuff. We love interacting with you.
We find our worth in that. Just
Yes,
kidding.
we do.
We do not, but we do enjoy interacting with you.
I'm just a guest.
Every like we get, Tyler
Who invited this guy?
does a happy dance. Maybe we'll record one of those some days.
Ooh, we can make a GIF of it.
You do make famous gifts.
I do.
Yeah.
The GIF of Claire is, I don't know what it.
Has it crossed 1 million?
Oh yeah, we're into like 2 million category.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How do you keep track of that?
Stephanie
Is it just
has
through Tenor?
Through what?
Like,
Tenor?
Tenor.
It's like it's one of those. Yeah.
So did Steph show you Dana's cousin was having a conversation?
Oh yeah.
That got posted on social media, and it was Claire's GIF, and they don't know Claire.
If you see a GIF of I don't know how old she was, 1 and 2 year, it was probably 2-year-old in like a little blue dress, kind of doing a happy dance.
And some sunglasses.
It's Claire. That's my daughter.
It's pretty awesome.
It's a great GIF.
It is.
It's one of the top tier dancing GIFs.
Yeah, if you just type in dancing, you'll see it.
You'll find it. So share that so we can get nothing because we make no money off of it. But
Make his daughter famous.
we can make you happy with a dancing baby.
Someday she might be on Ellen and be like, when I was a baby, I was a baby.
We keep trying to get her to like do it again so we can like update it. But
She's like,
no.
no.
She's like, let me talk to my agent. She's like, you have an agent?
She's like Nolan. She's like, I don't do sequels.
Yeah, exactly. But thank you guys for joining us this week. It's
been a lot of fun. I'm glad Logan could join us
I
again.
am super excited Logan came, and it's been a while since we've broken out the 4th microphone, so
I'm happy to be here.
I was about to say, well, since in-game, but I was gone.
What do we know what we're talking about next week?
Dora?
We'll probably
Dora and the
have
Lost City of Gold.
we'll probably have a very quick review of Dora.
Listen, we got Regal Unlimited, so we don't have to pay any money for it.
Yeah, exactly.
And
It's already been paid.
We'll come up with a fun topic, a fun main topic to talk
Are
about.
you really doing that?
If they want us to see it, we'll see it. How about
Put
that?
up a poll. We're
We'll
gonna
put up a poll
You
on
guys
Twitter.
get to
So
vote.
much time on this earth, you guys.
I definitely want to spend it seeing Dora.
I'm going to
Michael
turn my
Bay's-
chair around and watch Tyler watch Dora.
Can you do that?
Yeah. More than 21, baby. No.
Yeah. Anyways, until next week.
There's like 6 movies coming out this week. Sorry.
We'll see ya.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.